Hello everyone, welcome back to another beautiful episode with me on Real Life Talk with Blessing. Today I want to talk about the things you should ask when you are planning to get married or when you're in a courtship. The important questions to ask, because what a lot of people do is they ask about the very unnecessary things. I'm telling you, you end up marrying someone that doesn't see marriage the way you see marriage. I'm telling you, there are very important questions to ask your partner when you're planning to get married. One, what does marriage means to you? You need to find out from that person their vision or how they see marriage. A lot of people don't understand what marriage is. Marriage means commitment. If a person has commitment issues, it's going to be a problem. What does love mean to you? You need to ask them that. Because a lot of people see love differently. You need to know their love language. You need to ask that question. Some people see caring as love. Some people see giving as love. You need to ask those questions so that you don't end up being in a relationship where you don't understand each other and you don't visualize or you don't see the same kind of visions for your relationship. This is another question to ask that person you want to get married to. What does family mean to you? Very important. Very, very important. This particular one causes a lot of conflicts in relationships, in marriages. Why? Because a lot of time you see the man who is married with his own family, neglecting his family to take care of his extended family. You need to sit with him and ask questions, so that you don't end up having problems. A lot of women complain so much. Oh, he chose his family over me. You didn't talk about those things. You didn't know his mindset. Some men will think, why will you complain that I'm taking care of my family? For them, that is the right thing to do. So when you ask, you will know his mindset. Don't ever assume. Don't you ever assume you know a man's mindset just because he's nice to you. Now, this is another one to ask. What do you see as a team? Marriage is a teamwork. If you're the only one striving, working for it to work, it's not going to work, because marriage needs a team. I was telling someone something. I say a lot of time when you see women running up and down, going from church to church, doing night vigils, all they are doing is praying for their marriage to work. Why? Why is that? When what a lot of these men need is common sense. You know your wife doesn't like you doing a particular thing. She told you, I'm not comfortable with it. Maybe it's late night hours. Maybe you are a night crawler. Or you drink heavily. Or maybe you're keeping so many female friends she's not comfortable with. And she says to you, I'm not comfortable with this. She doesn't need to pray for you to stop it. She doesn't need to pray. Why would she be praying for you to stop those things? Oh, in the name of Jesus, my husband should stop woman. Why? A woman shouldn't be doing such prayer. Why don't you see men doing such prayers? Do you see men going on night vigils to pray for their marriages? How come it's only the women who are doing all these? That is because a lot of women are just in that relationship with a man who doesn't see marriage the same way they see marriage. So before you go into that marriage, ask questions. Not what do you do for a living? How much do you make? Those are not the important things. The important things are, What does marriage mean to you? What does love mean to you? Do you think respect is more important or loyalty? What does family mean to you? And lastly, what do you see as a team? Teamwork is we do it together. That's what it means. That's teamwork. So I see a lot of women go from church to church, go from native doctor to native doctor, from afar to afar, all in the name of protecting their marriage. You don't need to pray for someone to treat you better. It will be their decision to do that. God gave us the opportunity to choose wrong and right. God doesn't force you to do anything. He knows He has given you that capability to make that choice as an adult. You know this thing is going to hurt this person, but you go ahead and do it. So ladies, ask the right questions before you go say I do. Men, ask the right question before you go say I do. Because these questions can go both ways. Okay? Some women don't want to be a team in their marriages, yes. But please, do your own, let me do my own. Yeah, there are people like that. So please, ask the right questions so you can make the right choice. Okay? I'll talk to you again on Real Life Talk with Blessing. Remember, I am your host, King B. Much love, guys. Bye.